So just recently we had an amazing men's retreat up on my farm in Maine, and a bunch of guys from the coaching program got together and we worked on some very, very powerful practices, deep spiritual techniques, and all in all just had an amazing bonding, empowering experience that left us all transformed at the end of it. So if we haven't met before, my name is Koharlan, and I help people just like you to destroy their anxiety, to discover their true selves, and then to unleash that confidence that is natural within. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, it helps you out in some kind of way, or it interests you, you thought it was enjoyable and entertaining, then consider hitting that like button, and that helps us out to kind of grow and share and spread our message. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous how amazing it was. Having just joined our coaching program like less than a year ago, and now came out to the farm to really, embody and deepen some of these practices, and we had a tremendous amount of fun doing it. So I wanted to come on here and kind of walk you through a little bit of what we did and what we shared and what we were able to, challenge ourselves to overcome. So first thing, as you'll see, we're digging out this ice and getting ourselves ready to have some amazing ice baths in the frozen tundra. We're talking below freezing weather. The second day was brutal. We're going to get to that in a little while, but you're going to get to see the level of commitment and dedication that these men, came on this retreat with, and were able to use to do some amazing things, to really have some incredible understandings. In fact, I was just speaking with one of the men last night. It's been, about 6 weeks, I think, since the retreat. And he was telling me about a recent game that he had that was a tremendous breakthrough, whereby, a past situation that came up that would have really debilitated him. I mean, it was really messing with him bad, from his previous relationships. And he was able to just see it from a totally different perspective. And he noticed that the feeling that he had, instead of feeling wrecked by this thing, it was a feeling of neutrality and peace about the thing. So that is something that's quite profound. I mean, to just in a few weeks go from something that was really overwhelming the guy, to feeling totally free about it and neutral, quite something to be said about. And he's not the exception. Everyone on this retreat really had a powerful breakthrough. And so we did some Wim Hof training with ice baths. This particular retreat was geared towards some very specific practices also that we learned. And so, there's a tremendous amount of growth and deepening of our understanding along the way. And we had a lot of fun too, man. I mean, we played music, we sang, we just really, we did some Qiqong every day. We were meditating and practicing martial arts and things. And, I certainly was invigorated by the whole experience. And cannot wait to really do it again. Matter of fact, we have some retreats upcoming. If you're interested in looking into something like coming out to the farm and actually joining with us and doing some of this work together in an environment that really challenges you and supports you at the same time, certainly reach out to me. I'll put some information in the link below.
So that GoPro's not on if we want to turn it on. As soon as everyone's down here and ready. Don't delay.
And so here we are getting ready to take an ice bath, and the water is about 32 degrees. It's freezing. And if you've ever done ice baths, they can be pretty intense. But so we trained earlier practicing the breathing technique that helped us to get, like 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 11 minutes. I think actually the shortest time on day one was about 6 or 7 minutes in this ice bath. And that's a tremendous for all the group. Everyone made it that far. And then some of the winners, Ian Barringer, Ed Baxter, Jason McDermott, I think was one of the end runners. So all these guys, were hitting like 10, 11 minutes and things. Really powerful. I myself on the second day did about 6.5 or 7 minutes, I think, in the snow, like right in the middle of the blizzard weather we were getting. Snow's just dumping on us, and there's slush all in the water. And it was definitely pretty intense. So yeah, we had a fantastic gang of these guys. Look at them; they're champions. Every fucking one of these guys, champions. We did it. We're not sitting around talking about it. They made the decision to come up here and do it. Put their feet in first, dive balls deep in this thing, and really make some transformations. we want to really be able to embody the masculine as men. Aside from that, though, let's get back to the program. So as you can see, we were completely entrenched in amazingness. And I look at some of the guys coming in, we had one guy who came in and initially he had no expectations really of having any breakthroughs, was just kind of there for the experience, and turned out to have one of the most tremendous breakthroughs himself with his diet, with opening up to trying different foods and really taking command of his health from a well-being standpoint, from a diet standpoint, as well as all the meditation and things. Another guy, actually felt he was in contact and had a tremendous enlightenment experience whereby he was in communication with the divine. And this was something very, very powerful that we led up to on the second day where, we did some practices and we had some ceremonial work that allowed us to contact, some entheogens and allow those spirits, if you will, to work with us and to set the framework as well as the mental scaffolding to be able to really deepen and embody. And let me tell you something, it is powerful. And so, we all need to gather together. We need to understand these things about, relationships, polarity, how to master ourselves in a relationship and how to not project our garbage onto our partners, and how to also hold each other accountable so that we can be growing together. And my God, let me tell you something. When you have these things going on for you, what you can expect in your relationship is something that I couldn't even imagine prior to this. I mean, the level of intimacy, the depth of connection that I'm able to have in my relationships is profound. And actually, when you find someone who's a perfect fit for you and you're able to hold the space for one another to grow together and bond and connect, it's something that is, I think, we all owe it to ourselves to experience that at least once in our lives. And so these guys were ready. They took action. They decided to do this, to make this commitment, to take action, and to let the rubber meet the road. They did whatever it took, overcame whatever barriers presented themselves, and they just did it. Came out and did it, made the commitment. And every single one now considers themselves champions. They rightfully are. They rightfully are, yes. And so, I just want to inspire you guys with what's possible. Don't hold yourself back. Years and years ago, I thought I'm going to, buy this property in Maine. I'm going to have a retreat center, and, I'm going to help to really transform some lives and to live my dream at the same time, to be able to share these things with people and to help each other grow. And here it is several years later now. Of course, many failures along the way, many challenges, many things to overcome, many, ways in which you had to change and tack direction. But now it's been completed and, the sky is the limit. So if you'd like to find out more about working with me, either directly face-to-face on a retreat or, via online coaching, I'll put a link in the description. You'll be able to inquire more about that. And so I look forward to hearing from you.
Barking at? Get your ass in here! Oh yeah. You never thought you'd be doing this. No. Ah. Everything's stabilized.
there's really something unmistakably remarkable about being on retreat. You know, it gives us the space and the time set aside with nothing else going on, no distractions. Everything else has been set aside in order to focus for a very short period of time, you know, in a very, very targeted way to gain a particular result or achieve a certain outcome, right? Sometimes that outcome is just to be able to relax, you know. But we take this even further here. We want that outcome to not only be able to relax, but to develop the capacity to relax in any situation, to be at peace and calm, and to connect with our innate sense of joy and self-worth, self-respect, and discover our true selves along the way. And when we do that, you know, as we do that, we've given ourselves a gift that few people in this world will ever receive. And that's unfortunate and sad, but my God, you have the opportunity to do it. So consider that. You know, you got to take care of yourselves, guys. Self-care is incredibly important. Your well-being is the most important thing. It's not your next paycheck. It's not, you know, obviously you got to take care of the bills and take care of your food and take care of the basics. But the most important thing is your well-being, because that enables you to have all those things.
Good job,
When we're
guys.
stressed out, right? Isn't it harder to get sleep? When we're feeling anxious, you know, a lot of times you lose your appetite. You don't even want to eat. And your relationships suffer. Everything suffers.
No drooping.
But
You guys battle it out. Holy shit. I'll let you on my legs. It'll work. I think.
I'm just Leonardo DiCaprio. It's fine.
You want me to summon a grizzly?
You're gonna tell me.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I feel like I could be in here for a long time.
I think Ian might stay in there.
Who?
Ian's just like, he's in a regular guy. Ian's like, I'll be here all day. What's worse, being in there or this right now?
I don't know, honestly.
I think it's the same. I feel the same. Well, I think it's key you didn't go below the waistline for most of us. Well, I think only a couple.
nipples
Next time.
Yeah.
I see a couple people go there.
If you don't immediately do it, I don't think you'll do it.
No.
Yeah.
Once you get to that spot, you're just like, okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, I just like grabbed an open spot and it wasn't as deep as it should have been. I didn't get in as deep as you guys. I was in the spot and I'm like, I ain't moving. Like I sat down, I'm here.
I had reconstructive surgery on my ankle. It was intense.
What?
And they used to give me ice baths on my left leg.
Ugh.
And it was like
Fucking towel.
It was
What
like
am I doing?
That was it. You began to-
What are you doing? I'm fucking numb.
You didn't bring one?
I got one, but I'm just like.
And I do have
I was gonna say.
Oh, you brought one here. Down here? Yeah, okay.
I bring one to somewhere else.
I don't want to get too close. But that's the last time I felt getting too close. You might not feel that fire on your burn.
Like he said, experience.
Oh, I didn't mean them. Oh. Right now it's Ian.
Everything wicked.
Ian versus
Yeah.
Good to see you, brother.
Fuck, look at those two go.
That's impressive.
That is fucking impressive.
It's my program. The young guy, I got over it.
Ian, I think you're gonna have to get out first, because I don't think he's getting out. You got something to prove.
I'm just to see how long as I can do it. So
I don't want my ego.
I'm in. I might as well do it.
Yeah, right. After a little while, I felt alright everywhere else. Yeah, I feel fine already. But, do you guys have your hands on your
I did. I did twice.
I can't risk that.
Oh, it still feels like I'm in the water.
I
I feel like
know.
I'm completely naked.
I know.
It feels like
It feels ridiculous. The whole thing.
Youngin takes it.
Hey, hey, can one of you hit the?
Can't feel my feet. I don't know. Together, brother. Yeah. We'll make it through.
Same time, guys. Royal Rumble, Bret Hart and Lex Luger.
Right? Hey, yeah, can you hit the top button on the GoPro real quick?
No, I can't do shit.
That's why I didn't ask you.
Ed, that's what you look like when you go on the sub, right?
Is it off?
Just hold the side button. Turn it
Wow,
off.
look at that. Oh.
My legs were getting ready.
You're good.
I feel your pain.
Farmer's
I never showed that. Yeah, that's cool.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right before the beat, so it's ding. Start with that first chant. Now guys, keep that pace nice and slow, but we'll slowly build. Chant is victory.
Felt like it. I wish you guys could come over to my house every day and do this.
Yeah, we're the pioneers. So, the man chant. I am man, I am.
Genuine attraction fan.
Hold on to your balls.
Yeah, we'll play your wedding and your divorce. All right, so we found the eighth man. Now it's just the ninth man we can't find.
Well, the shaman was coming.
Where's the wise man?
Yeah, we do. We need a wise man to come help us figure it out. We lost him somewhere along the way, son of a bitch. All right, but here we are down at the
That's nice.
spot, but we're going to have to clear some ice away today. We didn't have to do that yesterday, but it's since frozen over at night. Yeah, you ready to get to work on that? Let's do it. Out into the tundra we go. Oh, yes. I would say that it's a perfect Maine day. Wouldn't you agree, Ed?
Yes,
It's an absolutely perfect day. You know what's really? It's the perfect day for an ice bath.
That it is.
Yeah, Jason agrees.
We're surrounded by ice.
This is, yeah.
This is my first time being.
This is marinating us into what we need to be when we get
First time in snow?
Yeah, snow falling. Yes.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
It's so cool. Ever? Ever? Yes. I have been on snow.
It's amazing.
Twice here and up above a city in Southern California, but yeah, real just snow falling at that moment. Never.
That's cool.
Wow. That's a gift. Yeah, it's totally amazing.
You're welcome.
The first time
What better way to celebrate than by jumping in an icy creek?
Yeah, I'm
1,
wondering
2,
how's that
3,
gonna make it
4,
feel,
5,
you know?
6,
You're
7.
keeping your arms above, but they're getting
We're missing
covered in
2.
snow. That's-
Oh, you're right. Oh, look at that. It's coming off the trees.
Oh yeah.
Look, we're missing two or two are hiding.
Ha
Two are hiding. Maybe if we just sit still, they won't notice we're there.
He's in. Yeah, you break that up first, thanks.
Shit.
You can hit the stage. You can hit the stage. You can do it.
It's cold as hell.
So much my goal.
Oh my god! It's snowing in.
I'm about ready to walk back up to the house like this. I'll have to get dressed out here.
It's a motherfucker, guys. You gotta do it.
Where is it? Where is it?
Can we go get it for you? Yeah!
This one was actually ice to that motherfucker this time.
Yeah, it's ice. That's all I can do. Holy shit.
Good job.
Holy shit. I got a motherfucking
We did it, goddamn.
Yeah.
We did it twice.
Yeah, we did. And this one
I'm
not ready.
Fuck,
The challenge not ready to
Those Iron Mans, I am.
Yeah, they're filling the balls right now.
It can be crazy all they want.
They want to lead by example by all means. I'm not taking over that responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah, I sat down. I counted 30 seconds. I'm good.
We were talking about it earlier. Like, we'll just give up. But I had to get out. I wasn't feeling it. Like, I was. Yeah. Wasn't like that. It sucks.
We did it, goddamn.
It's a
We
good
did
suck.
it.
It sucks. Which makes me wonder how I did it, guys. Right? Yeah, I know. I thought the same thing. Cause like I set a timer on my watch real quick, and I'm like, I'm 45 seconds in. I did it for 7.5 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
right.
Warriors. The Warriors.
Yes.
Yes.
Guys are beasts.
Yes.
Lewis, can you have my towel right behind you?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother.
You guys are unreal.
Yes. Victory, boys.
Yes, fucking champion.
I really encourage you to find a way that you can retreat for yourself, even if it's just in your home. Or find a good retreat center or somebody that you really resonate with that you can work with, because it's a gift that will keep on giving for the rest of your life. This has been great sharing this experience with you guys. We had such an amazing time. The guys that I met were all incredible human beings. I mean, just men of honor, courage, strength, resilience, laughter, oh man, it was an amazing time, and I really want to thank them for making that commitment and showing up and playing full out. Looking forward to seeing them back next year. And all of you guys, I wish you the absolute best. May your journeys be filled with love, fruition, and joy. And I will see you on another one. Much love. Koharlan out.